was struggling with a lot of things. There was limited amount of food at home. Things that just went downhill, especially my senior year. That recently I got kicked out of my aunt's house, and now we live in a motel in Fife. Right now, including me, there is 4 boys and 1 girl, and living in a motel is not a life I want to live in.
So hunger is one of our biggest issues we face in these schools.
I've seen a lot of kids break down in the middle of the hallway because they can't support their family. Kids that went from being all A students to B students because they're working. I've seen a lot of kids like mentally they want to kill themselves a lot, just you know just because they can't do a lot. But then with programs like this, it's like a stress relief because now they can focus on one thing while something else is being taken care of.
We have a about 70% free and reduced lunch rate here, I think it is, and that's just students who have turned in the form and filled it in. So we know it's higher than that. I have students who come into my office because they couldn't afford lunch, but they got kicked off of free and reduced lunch. I have students who come by for snacks every day, students who take food home all the time because there's just not enough food at home. The bag program started here this past fall. We started in about, I believe it was November of 2016. Before we had the bag program here, it was all based on donations that I had been able to bring in, and some days they'd come by and I wouldn't have anything there. So with the bag program, it's a regular backpack full of food, and they come by and get it every weekend, and they're excited to have it, and they bring me their backpack back because they're ready to get it refilled the next week. So the fact that it can be consistent is huge for our families. Please, I see it every single day, the needs, and to be able to have this support and this consistency to help feed our kids is huge because kids come to me all day, every day. And sometimes it's hard to believe that this need is really out there in our community. But I'm here in Federal High School every day, and I can tell you it's real. And to be able to bring in those community resources that are there, and I know people are out there and they want to help, they just don't know how, and this is how. Help feed our kids.
The program has really helped feeding my little siblings and my dad too. And it's just hard looking at my dad sometimes because, he used to be the man I still look up to him. But he used to be the strongest guy in our family. Now I feel like I need to do some stuff to help him out. It really does help people. I have seen a lot of people, and I know the life of being homeless and, just struggling with bills and stuff. To them, I would say, just please help us. Anything helps. There's a lot of kids here that really need it, both mentally and physically.